What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. So did you hear the news? Ableton 11 actually has some dope new instruments that you can use to make melodies. I know, kind of crazy, right? But let's jump in and take a look at this right now. Alright guys, so unfortunately they're not built right into Ableton Live 11. Go figure, right? Ableton makes us take an extra step once again to get these. What you have to do is get them through Max for Live. So what you can do is you can click on your Max for Live tab right here, and they're going to click this little link here that says Get Max for Live Packs at Ableton.com. Once that page loads up, you can see that there's 3 new instruments here by none other than Spitfire Audio, which is one of the most high quality brands that you can get for instruments, real sounding instruments. So these are sure to bang no matter what. There's 3 of them here. You can get an upright piano, a string quartet, and brass quartet. We're going to be taking a little look at each of them and how amazing they really are. So this is huge because Ableton instruments I haven't used at all. They're very, very basic and they do not sound good unless you do a lot of processing and work with them. They do have a couple basses that sound good. I think like the hip hop sub bass sounds pretty good if you're looking for that. But besides that, that's not something that I would ever go for. But now we have some Spitfire audio sounds. Okay, so we already have one loaded up here. This is the string quartet. So what it's going to do is when you download the pack, you're going to download it there, and then you'll double click on the file that downloads, and then it's going to open up in your packs folder over here. So this is the string quartet. We can open this now, and if you go into your instruments right here, you actually have a couple different variations of the instrument, and you can even preview it by clicking on it. Okay, and then you even have individual ones. So all different kinds of things that you can sit here and play around with and look at. Right now I have the short all-in-one loaded in. These all-in-ones are going to be like all of the string instruments together making up that sound, whereas the individual is going to be like just the violin or just whatever insert string instrument name there. So let's take a look at this one right here. This is the shorter one. So if you look down here, you can see there's actually a couple different styles of each one. You have staccato. What is this called? Sol tasto. I don't know how to pronounce that. We have spiccato and pizzicato. So let's take a look at this one. We'll just play a couple notes out here. So each has their own little flavor and style with it as well. And then you can go ahead and play with some of like the reverb levels and the tone, attack and release, and you can kind of get it to sound perfect overall and how you want it to sound. But I mean, this sounds pretty darn good compared to any of the other Ableton instruments that you have. All right, let's take a look at the long one really quick, and then we're going to move on to something else. Let's check out this one. This one's going to be more of a longer violin sort of a deal. And just like the other one, we have a bunch of different variations of the same instrument. Tremolo is pretty darn cool. You could get some crazy effects using that. So yeah, you got all these different ones that you can play with. And you can find what's going to work best in your mix. So that was the string quartet. Let's take a look at the brass quartet now. And just like the other one, we have a bunch of different variations. You have the individual brass instruments, or you can do the all-in-ones. You have short and long and different variations, so you can have a lot to choose from. It's not just one instrument, which is really, really nice. This is what the brass sounds like. So you get the point. Brass instruments all sounds really good. Now let's take a look at the piano one, the upright piano, which might even be the best one yet because everybody loves pianos. You're going to be using pianos all the time. And this one, as you can see, only really has one option. You only have the upright piano. You don't have a bunch of different piano choices and things like that, but you do have the variations down here of what kind of a piano do you want. There's a pad sounding piano, which isn't really that much of a piano. And then you got a hall one, which is like a piano and like a hall sort of reverb-ish type of deal. And I just think this piano sounds amazing. There's the bright one. You got a balanced piano. There's not too much of a difference between these couple, but they do sound a little bit different. And then you got an intimate right here. And then you have, you can go ahead and affect the effects just like all the other ones in here as well. Okay, so you have all these awesome instruments to use, but it doesn't end there. They're also supplying some Midi clips for them as well, and you can go in here and preview them. So guys, you can really just like steal these Midi clips and use them in your beats. So let's see, right now I'm at 145 BPM, so let's pick something that's close to that, maybe like a 138. And I'm just gonna slide this MIDI right in here, right where my instrument is being played. I'm gonna solo this now, and we can take a look at it. You have all the chords that were in that preview. Pretty darn cool. So let's play it now. Sounds pretty darn good, not even gonna lie. You could go in here, add some more reverb. So yeah, you literally have all these MIDIs, and as you can see, they didn't short you on MIDIs whatsoever. They also have some straight up samples, which not as cool, but they have a couple samples in here if you're looking for something like that. Looks like they're just some variations of different things that can be played on the piano. Let's check the other ones really quick. Yeah, so you have MIDI clips and you have samples for all of these different instruments that we went over today. So yeah, guys, I mean, from there, there's so many possibilities. Steal these MIDI clips. You could even take a MIDI clip from one of the strings and put it on the piano. It's honestly going to be the same thing pretty much throughout. So yeah, lots of awesomeness. This is really awesome. You just have to be able to go to Max for Live and download these separately. That's the only kind of layback of this. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up this video. As you can see, Ableton's got at least a couple instruments that are freaking awesome and sound really, really amazing thanks to Spitfire Audio. That's honestly one of my go-to brands for contact libraries. I go there time and time again because they just have some of the most high quality samples ever. And as you can see, they're not missing the point here with Ableton whatsoever. So if you guys are interested, just follow those steps at the very beginning. You can go and download those for free as long as you have one of the paid versions of Ableton, and you're good to go, man. Then you actually have a solid piano without having to spend an extra couple $100s on a piano VST. That one is gonna get you by for a while. Trust me, that sounds pretty top notch. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you like this one, smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, because we're uploading daily videos that you're not going to want to miss out on. And besides that, I'll be catching you guys again in the next one. Peace out.